So before we talk about the amazing feats accomplished by Madara Uchiha in this chapter of Naruto and the epicness of what went down in this chapter, we need to address something. Because I gotta talk about the whole chapter. I can't just talk about the crazy shit that went down with Madara. I need to talk about what went down near the beginning of the chapter. And that is Sakura Haruno. So, I don't know if the character knows this, Sakura, we're about 676 chapters in, he doesn't like you, Earth to Sakura, he doesn't fucking like you. Why are we 676 chapters in, and she is still harping on it? The beginning of this chapter, Kishimoto, I don't know if he was trying to troll Sakura, make her look worthless and pathetic, but if that was what he was doing, he accomplished that, and then some. I'll give her credit on one merit, and I will be 100% honest with you because I can't be completely biased about this. Sakura did at least try. She at least tried to go in and say, I'm not gonna fucking wait for them, but it was all negated because they had to go and help her yet again. I mean, I was never the biggest fan of Sakura to begin with. I wasn't one of those people that hate her and just despise every bit of her. But if my opinion of Sakura was meh before this chapter dropped it even further because not only does she say, I'm not going to depend on them, and charges in and gets fucked up and stabbed up, then she looks at Sasuke like, it wouldn't even have been that bad if she got trolled and just got her ass kicked. Like, whatever, Sakura tried and she failed. Fuck it, get her out of here. But for her to then look at Sasuke for comfort and to see if he cares, like, to Sakura, he doesn't like you. 676 chapters later, he doesn't fucking like you. Move the fuck on. Like, I gotta give credit to at least a character like Ino. A character like, that doesn't still harp on something that she was harping on in the first 10 chapters. But she's still going, and as much as Kishimoto has tried here and there to say, you know what, she's moved on. She's not really harping on it. At the end of the day, she is. And she tries to comfort herself by saying, it's okay, but you clearly see her face. It is not okay. It is killing you inside. It is fucking destroying this character that he doesn't care. He does not care. She needs to really get over that. And to be honest with you, my opinion of Sakura was dropped even further after this chapter in the sense of, what the fuck? I mean, it was almost embarrassing and pathetic, to be honest with you, what went down. Because, again, I give her props for trying. You gotta have some mean courage to try and go up against Madara. And had there not been 4 shadow clones, she probably would have got that punch in and probably knocked him the fuck out. Not knocked him out to the point where he's unconscious, but she would have got her punch in. But the fact of the matter is that afterwards, what she does is what just completely ruins everything. And the fact that, she said, I don't need to worry, I'm not gonna depend on them, and then she just gets her ass kicked and depends on them because they have to save her and drag her out of there. So, Kishimoto, if you were trying to make Sakura look better, all you did was make her look even worse between her getting her ass kicked and having to get saved yet again, and then saying, why doesn't Sasuke care? Now, in the beginning of the chapter when Madara returned, he came with Obito, and it looks like Obito is I don't know if he's dead. I think he's possibly unconscious and complete total control of Madara at this point. Zetsu is completely controlling his body. I don't necessarily think he's dead, and from what I'm guessing is going to happen, that is going to be a pivotal part, and later on probably Obito is going to wake up yet again and try to, fuck shit up at the very last second for Madara. So that's probably what I'm guessing why Kishimoto left him around, because in all honesty, if he was going to be completely dead, Madara should have popped in from the other dimension with hanging Obito's head, here you go Kakashi, here's your friend. And now he has both Rinnegan and he has more shadows and he's overall more powered up, and I don't know what Kishimoto's thinking at this point. He's making this dude a fucking beyond a god. He's making him just totally top tier to the max, which is fucking epic as fuck because that just makes for a better battle. But at the same time, it also makes for you said you don't know how to defeat him, but you keep powering him up. It's I don't know how to make this Game Boy die, man. Why is it it's been running for ages, but then you're putting new batteries in, what? And before I forget to mention, Sakura did also do something epic, which at the same time it also makes me wonder how the hell is she progressed this far. We've never really seen any of this training where she releases the seal on her forehead, similar to what Tsunade recently did. And it's funny because Tsunade, for the most part, I think that was one of the first times that we've seen her go complete with using that seal within this war, and then now Sakura did it. So seems a bit strange, like where the fuck did she get it from? I mean, I guess she must have gotten it when she was training with Tsunade between the 2-year time period. But at very least, you know, progression for her and strength-wise. And also, why did she just now realize he had Rinnegan? I mean, yeah, I think he had his eye closed for a little bit when they had that little reunion, but you just now realize, like, really? Madara himself, the god, progresses the story and pushes it forward by himself. Like, he goes fucking Chibaku Tensei and is like... See, the difference between Madara and Pain, Madara is on a whole different level than what Nagato and Pain was. Like, at this point, Chibaku Tensei, what he is doing is just on a whole different scale than what Pain did back then. Because, like, it seems as though it's like fucking giant boulders just raining down and everything. And it's just like chaos. And that just goes to show the difference between power when one has Rinnegan and then one has his rightful Rinnegan. Two of them. Can't lie, though. That was epic as fuck when you see the Bijudama Rasen Shuriken combo with Susanoo. And it's just like... Man, just seeing some of those moments is fucking hype as fuck. You got the Susanoo going in, trying to stop everything, and it's just like, this is one fucking hectic battle, and I'm really enjoying the fact that it is not a walk in the park, and Madara just keeps on, just when they think we finally caught up, we can finally take him out. It's like, bitch, I'm Madara Uchiha, you ain't got shit on me, bro. And the funny thing is, I actually seen a lot of people predicting this, and some people were like, that's fucking stupid. But it actually came to fruition. Madara gets a third eye. And a lot of people were saying it was going to be the Byakugan, similar to, I believe that was what Hagoromo's mother had, the Sage Six-Path mother, Kaguya. I believe she had the Byakugan on her forehead. But what he activated is the Rinnegan with the Tomos on it, so it looks like a Sharingan Rinnegan. And I'm curious what exactly is that, because that's what Sasuke has right now. And we see Sasuke is powered the fuck up, you know, he's strong as hell. So with Madara having the 3 eyes, and that third eye especially, we don't really know exactly what it is. All we know that it looks like Rinnegan combined with the Tomos of a Sharingan. So exactly what that is, I don't know. But it definitely helped him to push the story along single-handedly and create the thing that we've been waiting for. The goal of this entire war before Madara was even introduced. The eternal Tsukuyomi. Now I'm curious, is everyone aside from the people on the battlefield, Naruto and Sasuke, gonna get, you know, put under the trance? Is everyone gonna get put under the trance and like something's gonna happen while they're in the dream world? Like, what's gonna happen at this point if he activates eternal Tsukuyomi? I imagine anyone that is fodder is immediately gonna fall under the spell. And also it's kind of curious because it said anyone that gets close to the moon that is of the Rennie, that's what they activate. So did you need the 3 eyes instead of using the plant? Like, that was a little bit vague. I wish we would get a little bit more explanation. We might within the next chapter too, because it was just like, so he activated the 3rd eye and got close to the moon and bam, eternal Tsukuyomi. So was that since he got the tree that went inside of him? Remember when it was talking to him? So I'm guessing, yeah, that's what makes sense. The tree went inside of him, and that's how he was able to activate the 3rd eye, and when he was close to the moon, bam. So, okay, yeah, we got it down packed. That's more than likely what it is, as well as just like, it's Madara fucking Uchiha, baby. He does what he wants. And overall, aside from the embarrassing, borderline, pathetic moment with Sakura, everything else, we got fucking solid progression. Awesome battles. Overall, just Madara yet again getting a power-up, which at some point it almost feels a bit like, you could say, a little ridiculous in a way, like this guy is just like getting a lot stronger, but it's just making the battles even more intense because every step of the way as he's progressing, Naruto and Sasuke are progressing and coming to fuck him up. And overall, this was just like, again, aside from the Sakura bits, a badass fucking chapter. It was like, we got some great progression. The thing we've been waiting for this entire fucking war is here. Madara Uchiha has a 3rd eye now. I want more of an explanation on that eye. I would really like to know, is that a Rennie Sharingan, or what is that exactly called, that eye with the Tomos on it? Is everyone gonna be put under a trance now? Is everyone on the battlefield? Is it just gonna be the people that don't know how to get out of Genjutsu? Because for the most part, I think everyone, like the Kages, for example, they all can easily get out of a Genjutsu. But again, this is supposed to be like the strongest that nobody can snap out of, so I'm curious how this is going to go down. Is everyone just going to be immobilized immediately, or does Madara have to take an extra step to completely incapacitate everyone? So overall, taking into account the bullshit with Sakura, but the greatness of everything else, I'm going to give this chapter 8.5 out of 10 because it pushed things along. It was epic as fuck. It was just like that backwards character development for Sakura again, and just showing that she really, like, aside from the strength that she'll kick your fucking ass, in a sense, to any normal person anyway, and aside from, like, you know, the power-ups, like, aside from the physical fighting attributes, character-wise, she really hasn't fucking developed since like part 1. If she is still thinking about Sasuke that doesn't care, like he doesn't fucking like you. Let me know what you guys think. First of all, what do you think about that moment with Sakura? Again, I'm giving credit where it's due. She did go in and she did activate the seal on her forehead, so good parts in that aspect, but everything else was just pathetic. Like, she got owned, had to get rescued again, and then at the same time, I was like worried about Sasuke. And also, what do you think about this eternal Tsukuyomi? Is everyone gonna fall under the spell except the select few? Like, is everyone gonna be trapped in this eternal Tsukuyomi? Could this be that we're gonna get put in an eternal Tsukuyomi and maybe we'll think the story's going one way and everybody's just standing there after like 30 chapters? And what do you think about that third eye that Madara activated? The same eye that Sasuke has, the Rinnegan with the Tomos. What do you think, like, is the full extent of the power? I mean, it activated, you know, helping him to create the eternal Tsukuyomi, so that shit has a lot of strength to it at the very least. And your overall thoughts of the chapter, what do you think of just like the progression that we got, the amazing progression, and Madara Uchiha fucking going up against Naruto and Sasuke and whipping ass? I can't lie, I'm fucking loving this battle right now. It's like, it just keeps on progressing, almost on some like Gurren Lagann shit on a smaller scale though. Like, just, you get stronger, I'm gonna get stronger and fuck you up, and it's gonna be epic. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say, or if you enjoyed the video, drop me a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always people, have an awesome day.